one. No parrot? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. I'm sure you can find something you like. Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh! Well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
Hello there. Hello.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what you lost, but you won't get it back by annoying us.
Kind of busy right now. Hope you're not agoraphobic.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District. water is quite aesthetically pleasing. Or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wanted to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up. We'll make sure she knows now. Good. I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us. Everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this. I'm banning wagers. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation. That's all.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is... Excuse me? I think you might have us confused with some cutthroat bounty hunter. Vasco, verify Barrett's location.
Currently, assisting the miners on Vectera following a Crimson Fleet attack.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock...
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, what happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind... Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godric?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be... And here. I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boot... So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I understand. You've been through it.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but until you arrived, we only had the 2, and the vaguest sense that there was something. There's still so much we don't know, and that... Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now, but we only became aware of the artifact. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the... Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part. At least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra. You look like you know how to handle yourself, know how to fly. Vanguard might well have a place for you. If you're looking to earn yourself a place in the UC, Commander Tuala can get you squared away. Vanguard's open to everyone, UC born or otherwise.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside. Only those on official United Colonies business can access. The Vanguard should be able to provide. Stay safe.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet. Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went, but I changed my routine for what? Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a god. Either way, it's such an art. Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You're... Good point. I'll start working on it right away. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. If not, You won't be disappointed!
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. I can take care of transactions and... Oh, please, take... Oh, please, take a look. Appreciate the business.
Selling art is a bit of an art itself, you know.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just... Listen, you just relax. Make yourself calm. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know. Lucky for you, that is literally my... See you around.
My brother works there. Good to see you. Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis. I love talking with the new people in here. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Well, of course. He's a Marine stationed in Sidonia. My dad worked his butt off so that we could all have safe jobs here in New Atlantis. He says he's okay, and that he loves his job and all that. I hope you're right. But, oh my, it just feels good to... There's a huge tree in the Embassy District. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think, oh, maybe I just... Have a good one.
Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Yep, spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. I've got something in the works that'll change You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The guy in the... Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their... Haha, yes! What with all these extra credits, Sorry, snark isn't helpful. I submitted all the paperwork, but... And really? I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I need to get my hands on the... I mean, doing something about this won't exactly be on the straight and narrow, will it? I really do. It's gonna... Before we say... I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the men. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe, and if, hypothetically, that word, you, What? Come on, no. I'm already uncomfortable. Seriously. God, you have no idea. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course. Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in Gagarin.
I'm doing an... Do you need anything? Your clothes, your boots polished, your mirror sharp. I try to keep your ship clean at all times. Of course, I am sworn to tell you the truth, and... Oh, don't worry. My love for you is romantic. Oh, God. Let me know if you want to talk some more.
Gagarin, your ship needs... Fuel? Repairs?
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't...
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance.
Dedicated to Gagarin. We were just hoping Gagarin could show the same dedication in return.
I'm not closing off the city every time you want to run a tour group through here.
Our investor visits are the key to making Gagarin a place that works.
Excuse me.
A place where people want to live again.
People are living here just fine.
I'm glad I finally caught... I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. What? Oh, got it. You're trying to make a joke. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiative. I'd expect you do. If you have any inclination of being a bounty hunter, then this is the best deal you're going to get. I'm not here to convince you. I've just been instructed to deliver the message. Excuse me. Don't go just yet. As I was saying, if you wish to join us, you will need to... I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember...
We're not supposed to leave the canyon. Too dangerous.
You been to Clint's recently? You get crushed under all that crap yet? I know a guy who just got a job at the Centauri Mills plant. Won't say what they pay, but his outfits sure have gotten nicer.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay... You're not the courier. Our delivery service doesn't... Look, I'm expecting a very... quickly. I pay, and I pay... Good. Let's get... Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh? And what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each... When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be...
Salutations. Please ask a supervisor if you need something.
Apparently the corporate execs are talking about building their own priority catwalks above the city.
I don't miss all the extra
You been
heat
up
from
there?
the old-
forges, that's for sure.
Good luck.
Finally starting to cool off.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this drop-off location. Error. You have already checked in at this location.
I've got applications in at Archmide and Reliant. And I know most Gagarin's not an easy place to live. If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine... Not as a rule, no. Just the ones that... And those folks usually ask for disgusting... Feel free to see yourself out.
All these fancy new businesses going up, and we still can't get them to open up the chunks.
You wanna know what I think about all these new businesses buying up the town? No comment.
I've got applications in at Archmite and Reliant. And I know most of the other applicants, so I think I'm a shoo-in.
Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route.
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause. If you've got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard is the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any pilot, UC, you'll earn credits, and with time, your UC citizenship. Just have to complete an exam and a probation. Not a problem. Come back anytime.
Don't be stupid! Stop! Now! UC Security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders, you're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Smart decision. Stand by to be
I'm telling you, the commander's got plans for this loser. Why else would he be going through all this trouble?
I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
The prisoner's ready, sir.
I hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss. I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to know. Highly perceptive. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here. Says here that you spent several years as a soldier. That means you understand how to respect the chain of command. I also see that you mined on Vectera. And now... oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the... I will, when I'm ready. Now that we have that out of the way, my name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC. United Colonies System Defense. Does that help you figure out exactly what it is we do? UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. That convict is where you enter the picture. Are we really playing this game? The pirates, like the ones you tangled with on Vectera? Please stop pretending you have no idea what I'm talking about. No, you don't. Not yet, anyway. We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at... It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for... Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and to get... refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on... Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the Vigilance. Wipe the slate clean. Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits. Or, you can throw all that away. When you broke the law, you forfeited your rights. So, what do you say? You aren't leaving until I have an answer. If I didn't think you had a chance, I would have left you in lock. You're just going to have to follow your instinct. Smart choice. I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble. And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
All right, let's go.
So, you took the op instead of serving the time. Gotta be the commander's new role, huh? Help me out. Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. And then slowly letting the air out of their suit.
Hello.
Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time, right?
Hey.
Ikande's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
I've got nothing to say to you, convict. Alright, this is as far as I go. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you.
Okay, hello. Yes, what?
Pardon?
I woke up in the middle of the night once and found Ensign Betty tinkering with some machine. She ever
there you
sleep?
are. Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Let's get one thing straight right now. While you're working for me, I'm going to treat you like one of my own. Whatever crimes you committed in the past no longer matter. You're now an agent of SysDef. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai. Get caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to... Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. We move quick around here. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to Fine. Whatever gets the job done. Look, before you begin, as an undercover operative for UC SysDef, allow yourself to stray too far off the path. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking... I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the detail. Now. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're... Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to... That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within you. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, beyond that, you're completely... Good luck.
Howdy.
Excuse me.
Yes? All right. We don't have a lot of time. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you... If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating... You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chip. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get... It's not you, it's the Crimson Fleet. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared... If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of... Commander Akande came up with the idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the... All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing... We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with... That should do it. Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have... Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular... Well, I don't think I need to... Let me know if you need anything else. Excuse me.
You are the greatest. No, no, no. Better than the greatest. I know that's dramatic. Somehow...
Back at last. Did you... The data is... gone. I was afraid that... Well, I suppose that explains why and why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes... What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to. Mr. Maximoff was, and may still be, one of Reliance. If he was to do something rash, like run off with Reliance Confident, and why I'd appreciate your help in confirming if that's the case or not. Well, if that's how you feel about it, I'll just find some... Unless you've changed your mind in helping me track down my errand... Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alphys and...
Need some work done?
I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about... Ah! Were you trying to hit something?
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe.
We have taken objective apples. A flame trooper kit is available near your location. We have taken objective Charlie. We have taken objective Butter.
Hier, Erste Hilfe. Erste Hilfe. Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt. Soll ich mir die Wunde mal ansehen? Hier, Erste Hilfe. Du bist verletzt. Ich kann dir helfen.
We are losing objective Butter.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu, Mann! Braucht jemand Erste Hilfe?
We have lost objective Charlie. We have lost objective Apples.
Hier, Erste Hilfe.
We have taken objective A.
Feindliches Entgehen! Feindlicher Panzer in Sicht.
We have taken objective Duff. We have lost objective Edward.
Erste Hilfe, greif zu!
We have taken objective Charlie. We are losing objective Charlie.
Ein Maschinengewehr!
We have taken objective Freddy. We have lost objective Charlie. We have taken objective Apples. We have taken objective Butter. We have lost objective Freddy.
Ein feindlicher Tank!
We are losing objective Butter.
Panzer gesichtet!
We have taken objective Edward.
Feindliches MG da drüben! Erste Hilfe, nimm schon!
We have lost objective
Speer gesichtet! Seht ihr das? Ein feindlicher Panzer!
We have lost objective Apples.
Da ist ein Panzer!
Es ist keine Schande, eine Schlacht zu verlieren. Wir haben gekämpft wie die Löwen, aber sie waren stärker. An der Küste werden wir aufs Neue wie die Löwen kämpfen. Denn wir haben geschworen, die Ehre des Reiches zu verteidigen. Und als Männer von Ehre stehen wir zu unserem Wort.
Soldaten.
We have lost the sector.
Erste Hilfe, nimm schon!
The enemy has reached the final objective.
Der Mann, Erste Hilfe!
We are losing objective apples. losing objective butter. We are losing objective butter.
Damit kommst du auf die Beine. Ich sehe mir die Wunde an. Erste Hilfe, greif zu!
Objective Apples.
Erste Hilfe! Ich hoffe, das Zeug nützt was.
We are losing objective butter.
Du bist verletzt, ich sehe mir das an.
Half of the enemy forces are gone. We are losing objective apples. We have lost objective butter.
Für dich, Kamerad. Erste Hilfe. Erste Hilfe, nimm schon. Hier, Erste Hilfe. Hier, Erste Hilfe.
We are losing objective butter. We have lost objective butter.
Brothers of all nations, we are defeated. But your heart